Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today, um, I I have an issue. Okay, so PSVR2, man, I bought this thing purely, specifically, mostly for like racing games. I know that EA has been doing, a lot of. I mean, like pretty much every EA racing game on PC has a VR mode. So, I mean, even the new upcoming F1 2023 will launch on PC with a VR mode. So one would think that PSVR2 support would be there at launch for F1 2023. Well, I'm here to tell you that no, that is not the case. There's not a mode planned for F1 2023. So that's got me thinking, because we also have WRC coming out this year from Codemasters now. They now have the license for the WRC games. And that was one thing that I was really looking forward to playing in PSVR2 was WRC. I woke up and I was sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, F1 2023 is coming out this year. And, I want something else to play on my PSVR2 with my Fanatec setup and all of that stuff. And I was sitting there and I'm looking for information, because I wanted to see, like, okay, so what does the mode look like? Because at the PlayStation show we didn't hear anything about it. We haven't heard anything about any other racing games coming to PSVR 2 with native, support for the headset. And that got me thinking. I'm like, dude, we're probably not going to get WRC with PSVR 2 support. I was literally going to pre-order this freaking or this F1 game today, so that I could show it off on the channel with the PSVR 2, because I mean, frankly, I haven't touched the PSVR 2 in quite some time, and I was really hoping to be able to get, another experience soon, because I don't want it to just sit there. I don't want it to just sit there. I mean, obviously I could boot up Beat Saber or something like that, but making content for Beat Saber, that's just not my thing. That's just not my thing. I like playing it, but it's not like something I want to sit there and dance around and you know what I mean? Uh, this is quite frustrating, man. Like, we bought these PSVR 2s to try to enjoy, and like Sony can't even get us the content for that. Man, this is I'm not even gonna lie, dude. I'm quite depressed about this. This really sucks, because I wanted to play more racing games in VR. So it's almost to the point where this thing is starting to feel like a waste of money. Gran Turismo, they need to fix the they really do need better force feedback support for that game. They do, man. They just do, for people like me to want to be able to continue to play that game in VR. Because I mean, like, as it is right now, the way it feels right now, I mean, it's fun. It's you can do it, you can play it, whatever. It's not that big of a deal, but it kind of just pulls you out of the immersion. And like, if every time I jump into Gran Turismo, all I want to do is jump on Assetto Corsa Competizione, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, man. I want to be able to play that, and it's so hard to just turn off my brain and just play GT Sport for what it is. When I was playing around with it on the controller and stuff, it wasn't too bad. And I was like, oh yeah, I could play this, but I just spent $1,300 on a freaking Fanatec setup so that I could play Gran Turismo, and it just didn't give me that experience that I wanted. I mean, like, the honeymoon phase wore off pretty quickly with that. So I was really hoping to get F1 2023 and be able to play that and be immersed in that experience. And also, hopefully, WRC coming out later this year. I'm really starting to have my doubts about PSVR 2. I'm starting to have my doubts. If a high profile $70 banger like F1 2023 is not going to come with PSVR 2 support, I'm starting to have my doubts. I'm starting to get a little bit worried about that purchase. And hopefully, because seriously, that's a whole nother year before the possibility of support for that comes. And I really don't want to wait a whole nother year to be able to play, WRC the new WRC game on PSVR2. That really sucks, man. That really sucks. So, all right, guys, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching.